Baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars and the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, or if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man. A happy man, baby. Baby, that red dress brings me to my knees. Oh, but that black dress makes it hard to breathe. You're a saint, you're a goddess, the cutest, the hottest, a masterpiece. It's too good to be true, nothing better than you in my wildest dreams. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, or if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man, yeah. No fancy destination, baby, you're my greatest game. We can stay at home, listen to the radio, dance around the fireplace. If I never get to build my mansion in Georgia, drive a sports car up the coast of California, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man. Baby, I could die a happy man. Oh, I could die a happy man. You know I could die. I could die happy man.
It started with a touch, now I can't seem to stop. It started with a kiss, but now you're just all I want. It started with a thought, just a whisper into the dark. It started that faithful summer night, you stole my heart. It started with a look and a walk down a southern street. It started with a few, when it ended it was you and me. It started with a smile, I remember feeling like it set me free. It started that faithful summer night, felt like a dream. We're gonna make it last forever, and I'm just gonna hold you all night long till the end, my love, my love. And if the end is never coming, I just wanna hold you all night long till the end, my love, my love. Hold you all night long, my love, Started with a spark, but now we can't stop the flame. It started in my heart, but now you're running through my veins. It started with a look, ever since that day, you know I felt the change. It started that fateful summer night that felt like a dream. We're gonna make it last forever, and I'm just gonna hold you all night long. My love, my love. And if the end is never coming, I just wanna hold you all night long. My love, my love. Hold you all night long. My love, my love.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, would it be a sin? Oh, if I can help.
Who brings this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
You guys can, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, and most importantly, Hailey and Jeremy. We gather today to witness and celebrate the love that has brought you together. Today, you two stand before us all, ready to embark on a journey of love, commitment, and partnership. We are here to support and rejoice with you as you exchange your heartfelt vows and your rings. Hailey and Jeremy, you have both chosen to declare your love and devotion for each other through your own unique and personal vows. These words are a testament to the depth and the connection that you guys possess and the promises that you made to each other today and moving forward. So, Hailey, guys, can you please be seated for us? Thank you. And then we'll get started. All right. We are going to start, Hailey, with your vows. I have them right here for you. And I will, if you're most comfortable.
Yeah, that's great. We good? Okay. As a little girl, my mom would say that she was praying for me and that she was also praying for the man that I was going to marry one day. I never put much thought into it at the time, but I'm so glad that she prayed for you all those years because I think she helped God in selecting the perfect match for me. If you had asked the younger me if I would fall in love one day and be as happy as I am now, I wouldn't have believed you. I didn't believe that love existed for me and it was only meant for other people. But then I met you. You're someone who constantly brings out the best in others, someone who makes me want to be better every single day. You can become friends with anyone, and you've caused me to meet some of my best friends. You make hard days easy and easy days even better. You go along with my crazy ideas, and you help manage the self-inflicted stress that comes with them. You never make me feel bad for all the crazy that I take on. You just accept it as part of me. I feel like I could tell you anything and you wouldn't judge me for it. You love me for all of me. Both my light and my darkness. You shoulder my stress like it's not a burden for me, and you make me feel whole. I had made all these plans in life before I met you and how I thought my life should go. When you came along, I realized how incomplete my plans were. You made plans for things that I didn't even know I wanted until I met you. You made plans for us and for our future together. Because of this, you became my biggest supporter, my confidant, my first good morning, and my last good night. You became my best friend. You know that I'm terrible at making decisions. It's something that I consider to be my biggest fault. I'm constantly plagued by what ifs and worries, but when it came to you, I didn't have a doubt in my mind that you were meant for me. There was no second guessing. It was always you. Because you made falling in love with you so easy. It didn't happen like I expected to. It didn't happen all at once. It happened over time. The way you would smile at me like I was the only one in the room. The way you would make me laugh when you were doing something so simple, like when we were taking a walk or just shopping for food. It happened when your eyes would light up when you were talking about something that got you excited. And it still happens when I come home from a long day and you just know how to make it all better. When I look at you, I see our life for the next 70 years. I see all the happy memories that we already have and all the ones that we're going to make. I still see our first I love yous and the thousands that we've said after. I still see our first date and how nervous I was. I still see us in our first place together and me killing all the bugs. We've been together for almost 6 years, and yet you still give me butterflies and make me blush. When I look at you, I see forever with the person that I love. I promise to always be there for you when you need me, because you're always there for me. I promise to support your passions as if they were my own, even if those passions are South Carolina Gamecocks and Chelsea football. I promise to come up with new dumb nicknames for you. I promise to make you laugh because I love the sound of your laugh. I promise to always take care of you and celebrate your successes as if they were my own. And finally, I promise to always, always love you. So here's to us, Jer.
All right. And now, Jeremy, you have yours on you? All right. It's going to be tough to follow.
All right. He beat me. I don't think I'll be able to read his better. Hailey, I love you more than anything in this life. More than sports, more than the Gamecocks, even more than Timmy. All those rumors that I only chose you because Justin Bieber's wife is also named Hailey, it's so false. Couldn't be further from the truth. Fake news, as some would say. From the first time I saw you, I said that you were my dream girl. You were the greatest right swipe of my life. I was sitting in my Canton Row home with the old roomies, and you came across the screen, and I told you that you were the one. And the excitement that came over me when we matched was the best feeling I've ever had in my life. Ever since that day has been the best time of my life, with only the occasional rough patches, like the boulder situation after Towson bar crawl, and apparently the bouldering happened again in Fells recently, which I don't remember, but still pretty funny from an outside perspective, but I digress. Hailey, this life is crazy, but it led me to your love. You came into my life at a time when I have been at my lowest. I felt like I knew what it was to love, but I did not know what it was love or to be truly loved back until you came along. There's a great quote from the great philosopher Justin Bieber that reads, "Some people bring you a million blessings. Some people teach you a million lessons. All that I learned, it wasn't my turn. It wasn't the right time. Some people come in your life for a reason. Others, they come in your life for a season. But baby, you are a lifetime." Your beautiful smile with those cute little dimples just always lifts my spirits. I persevere through your seemingly always cold hands and feet to constantly keep you warm and happy to see that smile and feel the warmth from your love. From the very first date, I could tell that you were so fun, easygoing, and had plenty of room for improvement on your bowling skills. And look at that, you even have your own custom ball now. A true bowling connoisseur. When we first moved in together at 911 Bayless and found out there was a gigantic bug infestation, it was even more evident you were the one for me. Because as I was frozen in the living room, overcome with fear, because I hate bugs with a passion, you were still able to complete the inspection and do everything, my perfect knights in shining armor. We survived an 18 straight hour road trip from Baltimore, Minneapolis, together in one day, with you driving the fun parts of Western Ohio to Wisconsin, which is just endless flat farms. You even got me to get a passport for the first time ever for a 5-day cruise to the Bahamas. There have been so many great adventures with you, and I cannot wait to have even more with you for the rest of my life. Hailey, you know that I am not very religious at all, but there are certain moments in my life that make me think there are angels looking after me. Meaning you has to be one of them. When I found out that you were coaching football by Coach Mike as well, it made me believe that he might have had a hand in this. As someone who had a huge impact on my life, it's incredible that he was your coach as well. You truly make me into the best version of myself, and the great philosopher Taylor Swift states it best, "I'm only me when I'm with you." I remember at a wedding when we were doing our normal spectacular dancing, my Aunt Melissa stated, "Oh God, there's two of them." Which one, rude, everyone should want more of me. But it's just reaffirmed to myself how incredibly special and amazing you are. And it was on show for the world to see. Our BFF Donald once texted us, "I guess that's what you have to do when you're marrying Jeremy. Go with the flow and don't ask questions." You let me be the best version of myself and never ask me to change. They say you should never have to change for the person you love and want to be with. But I think they should make you want to change on your own. Being with you has made me change my ways and improve an already perfect person, which I wouldn't even know was possible. It's cliche to say, but you've made me a better person. And I bet if you polled everyone here, they would say the same. They would all say how perfect I was before you. But now they're super shocked about how even more perfect I am because of you. I could tell that we must be the perfect match because we all know my love for the Gamecocks is vast. However, it was not listed in your Tinder profile that you had some Clemson Tigers in your family. A red flag that should have been stated in your bio. However, in another example of you making me a better person, I am now on good terms with Kelly and, of course, BFFs with his husband and her husband, Ben. And I now overlook people's past decisions and know that you can't hold their terrible decisions against them. Hailey, I vow to always remember that we are in this together. Every time I see dirty dishes in the sink or things around the house not put away, I always say to myself, a good husband would do these things. And at the end of the day, we are a team. And whenever there is a problem, I always remind myself that it is not me versus you, but us versus the problem. I can thank my parents for setting this great example because I never once heard either of them complain about things not being done, never once complain about the little things. Now, I'm sure it's mainly because my dad loves cleaning and clean the house top to bottom every day, or had me do it. And yes, that means dusting all the light bulbs because dust lands everywhere. And if there's one thing our future children will know, it's that dust lands everywhere. Their examples show me exactly what I need to do to be the best husband for you. I read a great poem one time by fellow Gamecock alum Darius Rucker, and in it was stated, "I never had a silver spoon. I didn't grow up in a castle. I never walked on the moon. I'll never paint a Sistine Chapel. I can't play piano like Ray Charles, but baby, when my life is through, I hope they say my masterpiece is loving you." I always thought this was one of the best examples how I'm trying to live my life. I want everyone to know me as someone who gives their entire life to loving you. I vow to show you each and every day how much I care and adore you. You are the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I vow to always do the dishes because I know how much you hate them. I vow to always pull the covers back to your side in the morning after you gave them to me during the night, and I in no way, shape, or form stole them from you. Always given to me out of the kindness of your heart. I vow to continue not to turn the volume up on college game day to 100 when you are home. A solid 69 max does just fine. A quote from my favorite TV show Scrubs says a vow perfectly. Bottom line is, couples who are truly right for each other wade through the same crap as everybody else, but the big difference is they don't let them take it down. One of those two people will stand up and fight for that relationship every time it's right, and if they're real lucky, one of them will say something. I vow to always fight for what we have and always be there for you and us in every situation we may face. I vow to fiercely love you in all your forms, now and forever. I promise to never forget this is a once-in-a-lifetime love, and to know in the deepest part of my soul that no matter what challenges might carry us apart, we will always find our way back to each other. I know that no matter what happens to us, every day spent with you is the best day of my life. I vow to always keep you safe and warm on those cold winter nights as your own personal heater. I vow to continue to love you with everything that I have, put you first in my life, and try to give you the greatest life of all time. Hailey, you are my forever, my slice of heaven, on this side of the Mississippi and on the other side as well. I love you more than anything ever, and I will continue to do so for the rest of my life. So the last thing I will say is a little rewritten poem. I want a new pontoon boat on Little Jessie Lake and a brand new truck in our driveway. I want my Gamecocks and Chelsea Blues to win and to listen to Justin Bieber all over again. I want what I want, but hey, don't we all? But when the sun goes down, at the end of the day, there's just one thing I can't lose. If you're by my side, I'm better than all right. Hailey, all I need is you. I love you.
Amazing. These beautiful vows that you've just spoken are a testament to the love and commitment that you both share. They represent the promise that you make to each other today and the foundation upon which your marriage will be built. And now, as a symbol of your love and unity and shared purpose, I invite you to exchange rings. So, who is carrying the rings for this couple? The wedding ring is a circle, unbroken, everlasting, symbolizing the eternal love and commitment that you have for each other. And as you place these rings on each other's fingers, remember that they are not just mere objects. They are a constant and steady reminder of the vows that you've shared. So, Hailey, if you can repeat after me as you place it on his finger. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
And Jeremy, if you can do the same as you place the ring on her finger. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
Yeah. Snug. May these rings forever remind you of the special love and devotion that you have pledged to each other. Let them be a reminder of the promises that you've made, as well as the precious memories you have forged and will continue to forge in the future. Hailey and Jeremy, as you stand here today, surrounded by your loved ones, I do want you to take a moment to feel the love and support that is emanating from everybody. May this uplift you in times of joy and provide you strength during the challenges that you may face. All right. In this final step, I would invite you to join hands, but you've already done so. So, Hailey, please repeat after me. I, Hailey, take you, Jeremy,
I, Hailey, take you, Jeremy,
to be my husband, to share all that I am,
to be my husband and share all that I am,
and all that I have for all to come.
and all that I have for all to come.
And I promise to do all in my power
And I promise to do all in my power
to keep my love as deep and strong as it is today.
to keep my love as deep and strong as it is today.
And Jeremy, if you can repeat after me. I, Jeremy, take you, Hailey,
I, Jeremy, take you, Hailey,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to share all that I am and all that I have
to share all that I am and all that I have
for all to come.
for all to come.
And I promise to do all in my power
I promise to do all in my power
to keep my love as deep and strong as it is today.
to keep my love as deep and strong as it is today.
Together, you both have proclaimed your love, exchanged your vows, sealed your commitment. And now, by the power invested in me, by the Universal Life Church, I am delighted and honored to pronounce you husband and wife. And you may now, Jeremy, kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with immense pleasure and joy and honor that I present to you for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Jeremy and Hailey Wortman.
Baby, she's Alabama, Dixieland delight. Kissing me like molasses, slow and sweet, just right. She's an endless all year summer, yeah, sunshine 365. When she forgets the punchline, it still gets me every time. 'Cause I love every little thing about her love. And just a little ain't enough. I gotta get her, need a little more of what she does. I'm all hung up, 'cause I love every little thing about her love. Yeah, baby. Blame it on my youth or my rebel roots or the corner booths I called home. 1 foot out the door, always stopping short just before the fork in the road. Couldn't jump into the deep end. I was always overthinking every minute, every hour, every weekend. Since I met you, I ain't spent 1 second guessing. I made up my mind. I never knew. I just had to find my direction, getting lost in your eyes. 'Cause I've turned days into nights and spent all of my life asking questions. Now I don't spend 1 second guessing. You turned on the lights, opened up my eyes to a world that I never seen. I ain't looking back, worried about the past or the future when you're with me. Now I'm swimming in the deep end. Ain't no need for overthinking. Girl, you've given life a brand new kind of meaning. Since I met you, I ain't spent 1 second guessing. I made up my mind. I never knew.
help me welcome the parents of the bride, Philip and Julie Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the parents of the groom, Michael and Nancy Wortman. All right, ladies and gents. Give it up one more time for the parents of the bride and groom. All right, ladies and gents, at this time, it's time for us to introduce our bridal party. Please welcome Julie Wright, Sam Wolf, and Andrew Hill.
Young Money, Nicki Minaj,
Come on, make some noise, make some noise. Please help me welcome Julie Gentry, Donna Muller, and Bear Gorilla. Please help me welcome Kayla Vogt, William Wright, and Kyle Caranta. Please help me welcome Hannah Presley and Christopher Watman. All right, ladies. Last but not least, ladies and gents, we have the best man accompanied by the maid of honor. Give it up for Holly Dockery and Timmy Gentry. Now, ladies and gents, you know we came here for one reason today and one reason only. That is your bride and groom. I need you to make some noise and put your hands together. Introducing for the very first time as husband and wife, give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Wortman.
You're my infinity, no end to you and me. Come hellfire or rain, baby, nothing can change it. No, nothing can change it. Ooh, when the good Lord calls me home and this life is through, I may be 6 feet deep, but I'll still be loving you. Baby, what we got won't ever die. Can't take diamonds, can't take gold, but I'll take your love with me when I go. I'm gonna take it to the grave with me. You're my destiny, you'll always be with me today, tomorrow, all the way to eternity, baby. No last breath taken on this earth, no concrete tombstone. take hold, but I'll take your love with me when I go. I'm gonna take it to the grave with me, to the grave with me, to the grave, to the grave, to the grave with me, to the grave with me, to the grave with me, to the grave, to the grave, to the grave with me, to the grave with me, to the grave with me, to the grave, to the grave, to the grave, to the grave with me, to the grave with me, to the grave, to the grave, to the grave with me. You're my forever, my slice of heaven on this side of the Mississippi River, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Mr. and Mrs. Workman. All right, ladies and gents.
Hi, everybody. On behalf of Hailey, Jeremy, my better half, and Jeremy's parents, we want to welcome you here today to Good Feelings Farm for this most joyous and blessed day. What? Oh, okay. I can hear myself, so that's all. Apologies in advance if there's any waterworks. Bert, you didn't set the bar high, so I think I'm okay. All right. So first, thanks for everybody traveling here. Some came considerable distance, some right around the corner. But the big thing is everybody has busy lives and schedules, so we know you took a lot of time out to come. Different conditions, different stages of pregnancy, and so we were at risk at some. So it's all good, and we appreciate you being here to be part of this event for Hailey and Jeremy. For those that don't know me, I am the father of the bride, and I've had that great privilege for quite some time now. This is not my choice to be here making this speech. I was told I had no choice in the matter, kind of like the dance and all those sorts of things, but you do what you have to do, like all responsibilities in life. Unlike my wife, growing up, she grew up the oldest of 5 siblings. I didn't have a lot of experience with kids. And when we were blessed with having children, it was a big learning curve for me. Fortunately, Will came along first. I know boys because, being one, it makes it easier. But then I got this one, number 2. But number 2 is not really a good label, is it? I cut my teeth on Will. Somehow I didn't break him. And she came along. But I knew so little about kids and babies in general. I knew even less about little girls. But boy, did I need one. I really, really needed a daughter. And I didn't know that till I had one. What an amazing thing it turned out to be. It's been quite the journey. Right? Yeah, we both learned a lot about life and a lot of things about ourselves along the way. Some stuff kind of profound and difficult, some rather simple. Little things, like don't ride your bike down the steps of a deck. Look before you hit the gas and pull out into merging traffic, because there's a guy in front of you. Most importantly, don't kiss a crock pot. Those weren't things I needed to learn. But I was blessed with getting to see someone else learn. So that's what I mean about a journey. Funny thing is about kids is their personalities are the same when they're little as they are today. And some of those traits were set really, really early in life. One thing about this one here is there's no quit in her. She's a worker. And if she decides she wants something, she keeps at it until she gets there. Fortunately or unfortunately for Jeremy, I'm not sure, she was blessed with my height. She got the rest from her mom as far as her great looks. And I'll tell you, her brother, at some points, I honestly had her convinced that she was adopted because of her brown eyes. Because, I've been assured that a blue-eyed dad and a green-eyed mom can produce a brown-eyed daughter, but she wasn't always so sure. So it's those eyes, though, and they're gorgeous if you ever get close to them and look at them. Don't ever let her get you her mean eyes, as we called them when she was a little one. She'll flash them and you know. But those gorgeous eyes. And the thing about Hailey is, and I'll admit I probably am biased, but to me she's the most beautiful thing in the world. And today she shows it. But the thing about her is, if it's humanly possible, she's even more beautiful on the inside. It's not just at the skin level. It seems impossible when you look at her, but it's true. And actually, you just look no further than her bridal party, this great group of girls she's got as a set of friends that she's assembled. I mean, they're all terrific ladies down to the person. So she doesn't pick bad friends and bad people that way. She's not going to be out there trying to get awards and all that sort of stuff. It's just not who she is personality-wise. She doesn't even really like being the center of attention, despite what you saw dancing-wise a little bit ago. He's the one that likes the center of attention. But I'll put her up against anybody as far as her moral character and who she is as a person. If you have her as your friend, it's a friend for life. And like I said, she's got a great group of friends. So when she brought this young man home, it said a lot. Now, I'll tell you, another thing about Hailey is she is big on stability. She doesn't like change. She's horrible with decisions, as she said earlier. She's not good at a lot of things like that. So I want everybody to imagine just for a moment what it was like making a decision to get married and planning a wedding. Okay? She has just wrecked herself over it. So once again, thank you for everybody being here. On the other hand, there's this one. And he's a fantastic guy, no two ways about it. And it's been quite the journey getting to know Jeremy, he's becoming part of our family. And, you know, the thing about what a lot of people don't realize, despite the Justin Bieber insistence, is he's a really super smart guy. He's got a really sharp wit, constantly is saying things that if you're not paying attention, the joke goes right by you, right past you. And it's often biting wit, but it's there nonetheless. And, you know, listen or you miss the joke. But the truth is, all you really need to know about Jeremy is that Hailey picked him and he picked her. That should be good enough for anybody to know because he's good on the inside as well. So we're thrilled to have him as part of our family now. It's official. He's been that way for a while, but it's truly official now. So I was told that a lot of these things, the speaker attempts to give out a bunch of marriage advice and all that sort of stuff. I'm not even going to think of trying that. I could actually tell you a lot of things to do wrong. But what you do have is a lot of great examples here in the same room and those that used to be here with us, and your grandparents, your parents, your aunts and uncles, and all your group of friends that you've assembled. I just want you to remember the love and respect you have for each other right here today in this moment. And the rest you'll figure out, right? Okay. So, with that being said, I want everybody to grab their glasses. And you guys don't have anything, do you? How'd they not get that to you? I don't know. All right, well, you can do that in a minute, I guess. But everybody raise their glasses and say a toast to the bride and groom and have fun. Have fun storming the castle, guys. Love you.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Holly. I'm Hailey's matron of honor. Hailey and I met 19 years ago when we were on the same third grade Westminster Wolves soccer team, which makes me feel really old, but I know makes all of our parents feel even older. So, sorry. We played soccer together from age 8 until we graduated high school, but our friendship went so far beyond being teammates. Hailey is the type of person I will be best friends with until we're neighbors at the nursing home. And Hailey will probably be the old lady heckling people in the lobby. I could say so many amazing things about Hailey, and so many of them have been said by Jeremy and Mr. Phil, but tonight I just want to share a few of my favorite things about our bride. So first, Hailey is an incredibly loyal friend. I shared that we've been friends for 19 years, but if I added up all the cumulative years of friendship between Hailey and each of her bridesmaids, it would be 46 years of friendship. Hailey, I'm sorry, I know you hate math, and so I'm sorry for bringing math into your wedding, but I think this really speaks to how, Hailey, how you invest in people. You're able to see the best in all of us and help us grow into better people. And it's just such an honor to be one of your best friends. And I know the same can be said of Jeremy. I've never seen so many elementary school friends in a group of groomsmen. And this trait that both of you have makes me feel so confident that as the two of you grow together in your marriage, you will be so loyal to each other and always help each other become the best possible versions of yourselves. Second, Hailey is absolutely the life of the party. She is unafraid to make a fool of herself, and she routinely makes me laugh so hard that I can barely breathe. Whether that's by making innumerable Vine references, making up a song about an elephant named Jerry that we still sing to this day, buying her bridesmaids not one, but 2 tiny pink cowgirl hats, or hearing about how she aggressively says hi to strangers in Baltimore as a form of self-defense. You all will see tonight that Hailey is a really great, super fun dancer. You already saw with the first dance, and especially with the Taylor Swift intro. I remember one time several years ago, during college, we were back for Christmas, and several of us went out to a bar in Towson, and a song that Hailey loved came on. Hailey and Jeremy were both there. So this song that Hailey loves comes on. No one in the entire bar is dancing, not a single person, but that didn't matter to Hailey. She started dancing her heart out without a care in the world. And this is the Hailey that I know and love, so unafraid to truly dance like no one is watching when everyone is watching. And I remember in that moment looking over at Jeremy and Jeremy seeing you pull out your phone and start taking a video of Hailey dancing with the most loving expression on your face. And just feeling so happy and confident as Hailey's friend to see how much you appreciate her fun and silly spirit. And of course, her amazing dance moves. Finally, Hailey, you have such a big heart. If any of us, our friends can speak to this, if you're having a bad day, you can count on Hailey to be there to listen, to empathize with you, to hate on whoever might be making you mad. She will go to bat for the people she cares about. Our wins are her wins, and our losses are her losses. Hailey, I really admire how you feel things so deeply. Even though sometimes that might not feel like a strength. And how you're able to be so vulnerable with the people you love. Your ability to care so deeply about the world around you really makes it a better place. So today has been such a joyful day of celebration. I hope you both feel so loved by everyone here. Jeremy, you are clearly the luckiest guy in the world because you have the best bride in the world. I love you both. I'm so excited for this new chapter. So let's all raise a glass to Hailey and Jeremy. Cheers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tim, and I am the best man. Jeremy has been my best friend since we were 2 years old, about 2 years old. We lived in the same neighborhood until high school, and were pretty much inseparable growing up. We were at each other's house so frequently that eventually Miss Nancy told me to just start walking in instead of knocking whenever I would come over. Over the years, we of course played plenty of sports and video games together, so I am quite familiar with Jeremy's competitive spirit. And so I must admit that I was a little bit surprised when Jeremy asked me to be the best man. Sure, we are close, but I'm the best man? You sure you're okay with that? It just goes to show how much Jeremy has grown up, because I'm not sure he would have been ready to say someone else was the best when we were kids. Anyways, tonight is not about me, even though my birthday is only a couple days away. It's about these two. Each of them has qualities core to who they are that make them great friends. And if I had to guess, it is these same qualities, when put together, that make their relationship so strong. Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy is the most committed and loyal friend I've ever known. Without his commitment, no one would remember his many phrases. Shoot to score. 3 is greater than 2. I'm sure there's a few math teachers that are happy to hear he knows that one at least. Living the dream. I think there was a phase where he just said bam a lot. And what else other than loyalty could explain his continuing dedication to Justin Bieber? In our friendship, though, it is apparent in the way that he never would let anything bad stay between us. My parents have told me that as kids, anytime we fought about something, it was mere hours before he was at the house, knocking at the door, saying, "Can Timmy come out to play?" He simply refused to let go of the friendship, and I will always love him for it. Jeremy is also reliable. You can always count on him to be himself and to be there when you need him. After high school, I was going to Delaware and Jeremy to South Carolina. Before we left for college, we decided to hang out one more time, just the two of us. After all those years of being right by each other's side, we were finally going to be apart. So you're probably thinking we must have done something big to mark such a momentous occasion, right? Not quite. We hung out in his parents' basement, playing Mario Kart, running every course, and watched a stupid movie we'd seen 100 times before, quoting the lines to each other. Just the same as we had done plenty of times before. It may not sound meaningful, but to me, it's a perfect representation of our friendship. Happy just to be together. Since then, whenever we are back in town, at the same time, I can always depend on him being down to hang out. And when we get together, I can always count on it being as if nothing has changed. Like no time has passed since we last saw each other. When the girls make their own plans now and leave us behind, we never really make plans, of course. As Jeremy says, we see where the Lord takes us. But still, we find a way to enjoy ourselves. Our wives often ask, "Don't you ever get bored doing the same stuff?" We're just stupid boys, they say. A badge of honor, if you ask me. They just wouldn't understand. I know that if I ever need him, Jeremy will be there for me. After all, he wouldn't want to ruin his perfect attendance record. I haven't known Hailey as long, but it is easy enough to see some of her core qualities that strengthen their relationship. When I first met Hailey, I don't recall much of what specifically we did that day, but I remember it because afterwards, Jeremy texted me asking, "So what do you think? Do you like her?" Being the stupid boys that we are, it wasn't all that often that we talked about serious topics. And he never had asked me my opinion of someone he was dating, so I was caught a bit off guard. It was immediately clear how much she meant to him, but I think I handled it pretty well, replying, "Yeah, I think she's really cool." Nailed it. Jeremy and I, of course, have our secret language, though, so I'm sure he read between the lines like no one else could, to know that what I meant is that it was clear how genuinely kind and supportive she is, and that obviously she makes you happy, which makes me happy. Hailey's comforting personality and empathy is beyond compare. So much so that there have been times when my wife, Julie, has a problem, and instead of talk to me, she'll say she's gonna call Hailey because she'll know what to do. I can't blame her though. Hailey has a knack for knowing just the right thing to say and can make you feel better about anything after talking with her. And no one can doubt how supportive Hailey is. Who else would pull themselves out of retirement multiple times from bowling and soccer careers just to be there for something that Jeremy is passionate about? Maybe it's because, as she says, she is emotions, or she just loves love. Whatever the reason, she is there to hype you up or console you. She is on your side. Looking back now, I'd say my first impression was pretty spot on. She is indeed really cool. I've known that Jeremy will always be in my life, but now I'm happy to know that he has found someone equally amazing to be with. Now, if everyone would raise a glass with me. It's an honor to be here to celebrate with you tonight, and we wish you well in your marriage. Just be your incredible selves, and I know it'll be a long and happy one. Cheers.
Gotta hold on easy as I let you go. Gonna tell you how much I love you, though you think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. When you were in trouble, that crooked little smile could melt my heart of stone. Now look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has a poet's soul and the heart of a man's man. I
I know he'll say that he's in love, but between you and me, he won't be good enough. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl.
Come on, ladies and gents, give it up one more time for the bride and the father of the bride. Give it up, come on.
My brother said that I was rotten to the core. I was the youngest child, so I got by with more. I guess she was tired by the time I came along. She'd laugh until she cried. I could do no wrong. She would always save me because I was her baby. I worked a factory in Ohio, a shrimp boat in the bayou. I drove a truck in Birmingham, turned 21 in Cincinnati. I called home to mom and daddy. I said, your boy is now a man. She said, I don't care if you're 80. You'll always be my baby. She loved that photograph of our whole family. She'd always point us out for all her friends to see. That's Greg, he's doing great. He really loves his job. And Ronnie with his 2 kids, how about that wife he's got? And that one's kinda crazy, but that one is my baby.
This is what a woman wants. Any man of mine better be proud of me. Even when I'm ugly, he still better love me. And I can be late for a date, that's fine, but you better be on time. Any man of mine will say it fits just right when last year's dress is just a little too tight. And anything I do or say better be okay when I have a bad hair day. And if I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine better walk the line. Better show me a teasing, squeezing, pleasing kind of time. I need a man who knows how the story goes. He's gotta be a heart beating fine, take a breathtaking, earthquake and time.
Give it up for the groom and the mother of the groom.
Roll my windows down and cruise. Hey, baby. Yeah, when I first saw that bikini top on her, she's popping right out of the South Georgia water. Thought, oh, good Lord, she had them long tan legs. Couldn't help myself, so I walked up and said, well, baby, you a song. You make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, blowing stop signs through the middle every little farm town with you in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit. Would look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. So baby, you a song. You make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Yeah, she was sipping on Southern and singing Marshall Tucker. We were falling in love in the sweetheart of summer. She hopped right up into the cab of my truck and said, fire it up, let's go get this thing started.